Hello everyone, it is TJC, a part of the TJC product, and I am here with an amazing story, an amazing 5-in-1 with this, as I like to call it, the Christmas tree maker. I've always called it that. It's the Tempest special weapon, a part of his class, and I wanted to show you a nice little 5-in-1 with this weapon. I was shocked when I got it, and it made me love it already too much. I'm already attached, but I wanted to just show this. It should show up right after the music stops. But I wanted to show this and then get down with a really good story. And here it is. See? Look at that. If you guys don't know that the Tempest gun, once you hit someone, they get electrocuted and then electrocute everyone around them. I electrocuted one of them, and then 4 more got electrocuted with that. And I like how I got like the medals, like quad feet and stuff like that. Medals look really fun and awarding as ever. So, now let's get on with the story. I have this story saved in the back of my head. I have a bunch of stories that I want to tell throughout the history or the lifespan of Black Ops 3 and Call of Duty in general, obviously. But this story in particular, I wanted to tell just to give you guys a good idea of what's in store in the future. So let's get on with it. So the story takes place back in the day, way back when I was a little youngin'. I was probably 13, 14, maybe even 12, I don't know, and I was coming home from school. Now, I'm not one of those, this relates to me having to take a shit, and I'm not one of those people that refuse to take a shit at school. I understand that I need to take a shit most times. Sometimes, eventually, like, during, like, the end of my, like, last 2 years of high school, I ended up going to the bathroom a lot, taking a lot more shits, just because I couldn't fucking bear the classes. Makes me want to kill myself just thinking about it. So, I was on the bus. I didn't really need to take a shit from what I remember. I was just holding in a shit. So, like, I went on the bus, and then it started getting worse, though, once I was on it. So, the only problem about this, though, is that it kept on getting worse and worse, and my bus ride takes like 30 fucking minutes to get to my house, or my subdivision, or at least my stop. So, I'm just on the bus, it's getting worse and worse. I'm telling my friend, dude, like, I need to take a shit really bad. Like, it's not even like an explosive diarrhea shit. It's like a painful rocket trying to protrude out my ass. And like, literally, you know the saying that the turtle's head is poking out? It literally was just trying to get out of its shell. It didn't want anything to do with me anymore. It needed to escape. So, eventually, after like 30 fucking minutes, 30 years, we get off the bus and then we're walking home. More like, I was kind of like hobbling home, and I was trying to do it faster than he was. I was telling him, like, I gotta hurry. I don't want to, like, be rude and not walk with him, right? Because that's what we did as kids. But I was telling him, like, this is really fucking bad. And it was like a 5 to 10 minute walk home. And I was like going. And then I got home. I told him, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go take a shit. I'll talk to you later. And, you know, I fucking stumble home like I'm the fucking penguin. I punch in the fucking digit code, open the garage door after I press enter, and I'm going in, and there's the garage, you know, the garage attached to the laundry room, attached to the kitchen. It's right there. And right there in front of that door is a recycle bin, and then the other garbage to the right is the garbage. And I had to take a shit so bad that I went through the garage after punching it in. It opened up, closed the door behind me, and it was so bad that I dropped my pants and I took my shit in the recycle bin. And I'm not too proud of it, but I always remember this story because after I took this shit, it was the most alleviating shit I've ever taken in my life. I decided to let the dogs out because they were all barking at me while I was shitting in the garbage can. Let them out, and then I went to the bathroom to wipe like a normal person. And then right then and there, my mom got home, and she's like, she walks in, and I kind of know that I have to tell her because it's right fucking there in between us. It's just sitting in there, and I want to tell her, but she's just talking to me, and then she pretty much says, like, why does it smell in here? And then I pretty much led, like, you know, into it. I was like, well, Mom, I really need to take a shit. And she's just disgusted. She's just like, what? Why not even in the garbage can? Why not just hold it for a little bit longer? And honestly, when I think back to this story, honestly, I wasn't doing this out of attention. It was just me. I took a shit there. I didn't even expect my mom to get home to find me with this shit in the garbage bag or the garbage bin. So the fact that she came home and she like smelt it, and then I had to tell her about it, and then I had to deal with it. I had to bag. There was only like a few like paper things in the recycle bin, so I like was bagging it up, and my shit that I took was actually impressively big. Honestly, it probably would have clogged the toilet if I did make it to the toilet. So maybe it was better off being in the garbage bag, right? I don't know, but pretty much that's the end of the story. Just a little short one. I really wanted to introduce these. I also have stories that might even take longer, really funny ones that I tell all my friends online. And so if you know that you won't have the game at midnight or at 11, I'm going to be live streaming all the way till like 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you guys want to tag along, I'll see you then. And remember, when it's good, it's a TJC product, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Later.